So here we are outside in the morning, so let's see what it's like out here. We can have a nice view of the hills, or mountains, or whatever you want to give it a name there. We do have lights outside, obviously. Down here is pop and ice. Now, we didn't look at this last night, but I suppose we can today. Oh, looks like they got laundry in here. That's a vent, all right. It goes down a ways. Ice. And you're venting with the light bulb out of its socket. Weird. Another vent. Interesting, it's like a courtyard. Huh, didn't know this was here. Very cool. Interesting. So anyway, we'll start the day off here and we'll see where we end up. Lots of adventures to have yet to come. Can't think of words this morning. That's okay, we'll think of some later on. So we decided to stop at the grocery store here this morning, just take a, something local versus like Walmart or something like that. Interesting lights in the parking lot though. They're 1000 watt metal halide. They look like the ones you'd find at like a gas station or something like that. But they look like they're well kept and maintained. So, very nice. I think we'll head to a park next. Hello everyone, we're halfway to our destination for the evening and we decided to stop here in Billings, Montana and just take a rest. And we're at the Rimrock Mall, I believe this is what it is. Oh, they got a Dillard's here. They used to have a Herberger's, but that went out. So, neat lighting. Looks like some shoe store coming and the typical stores you'd find in the mall. So plenty of things to just waste time and relax a little bit before we hit the road to our final destination for the evening. So anyway, it's the next morning and we decided to go out for breakfast, and the place we went to had these really interesting ceiling fans. Now as you can see, it uses the air pressure from the air duct itself to spin the fans. Quite interesting, can't say I've ever seen anything like that. And the lighting inside the place was unique as well. So overall, pretty unique. So we're here in Missoula, Montana, I believe. And this is just a place to take a rest point, I guess. We've driven for 3 hours now from the place that we stayed for the night with my cousin. We spent a day there just to relax and, from driving, because we were doing it for 3 days there straight, pretty much. And we're going to drive as far as we can today. So we'll see as far as we get. Not too sure. Got to be at our destination tomorrow, though, so that we can move in. And you'll see what that is when we get there, I suppose. But this is just a pit stop. Our day of rest went well. Sorry there's not much content for this. It's just been a lot of driving. A lot of going and stopping and... yeah, a lot of driving. Very pretty scenery, though, like the mountains that you see there. Very pretty. Driving through a lot of that here on I-90. So it's definitely a sight to see along the way. Anyway, I'll definitely keep you updated with anything that happens along the way. I guess we haven't shown lights in a while, so let's take a look at this street light here. I notice out here parking lots, they just use regular poles and whatever street lights they can find. Now I always get them confused. That's probably an American Electric, that's my guess. You can see some different ones there. Let's see, and some more over here. So that's the lights around here. If there's anything interesting, I'll definitely include it, but it's just been a lot of basic stuff. So I just wanted to include some pictures here. I haven't done that before, so let's do that. Anyway, these are those fixtures that I showed you at the parking lot of the grocery store earlier in the video. And as you can see, one of the fixtures has a regular sized 1000 watt metal halide bulb, and the other one has a reduced envelope bulb, which seems to be a little more common nowadays. I'm guessing it's easier to ship because it's smaller. Here is a mercury vapor can light. Pretty cool to find nowadays. Now, as we were walking into the Dillards in that mall, I noticed these in their canopy. And they look like they're still being used because there's no other light source around, so they have to use these. Looks like it's either a Philips Westinghouse bulb or Philips or something like that. I haven't taken a chance to look closely at the picture here. It might look kind of grainy because of how the video software makes it look, but anyway, pretty cool to see a mercury vapor can light still with its original bulb. It's not one of the, newer Chinese-made ones. It looks like I said, a Philips Westinghouse or something like that. In the parking lot of the mall are these connected shoebox fixtures. Kind of interesting. I can't really tell looking at the picture here in the video editing software what kind of bulb it has in it, but I'm pretty sure it's probably metal halide. But interesting fixture just because of it all being combined into one, and these things were all throughout their parking lot. So this is pretty unique. In Billings, Montana, they have these very interesting streetlight poles. You can see about a quarter of the way up, they decide to start making it go out over the road, and you can see it's connected there to the main pole. So yeah, it's either a really short pole and a really long arm. Very interesting. I've never seen anything like this. And in the next picture here is one with a GE M400. And yeah, you can see here it's a slightly different design. Looks like it sweeps out a little further. But yeah, I've never seen anything like this before, so I wanted to share a picture of it. So I think I just figured out why it's like this. If you look at the picture, you can see if the arm went straight up, it would touch the power lines. So they're kind of required to use these short poles and long arms to get the light away from the power lines. That's my guess. Maybe that's why they're like that. I'm not too sure, but it makes some sense. In the mountains along I-90 is a pretty neat rest area, and I wanted to share this picture here because you can kind of see the mountain in the background, all the trees. It's very beautiful. Now, I would have had a wide angle picture, but for some reason it was way too high quality, and I couldn't get it into iMovie without having many difficulties, so here's this picture. Anyway, the main focus here is the street light, obviously. You can see they use these incredibly tall poles and, relatively decently sized arms. But it's just interesting how tall it is. They're really tall for the application that they're being used in. Unique, nonetheless. So after we got to our final destination, the next morning we went out for breakfast, and here is the lighting at the place that we went to. It was pretty cool. Can't think of the name of the place off the top of my head, sorry about that, but you can see the old neon, the old fixtures, the old ceiling fan. It's just so cool, so I just wanted to share a picture of this because it's just so, I just like the feeling coming from this. It's very cool. So as I edit this video, I stand here in our new place. And I really do hope you enjoyed this video along the way that we came to get here. And I'll reveal all that in my next vlog, I guess, when I share with you our new place. So I really do hope, again, you enjoyed this video. I hope you can see me. The only light I have right now on is this desk lamp. But also please comment, rate, share, and subscribe. And don't worry, I'm not going anywhere. I just had some time traveling and moving and all that kind of stuff. So videos will be coming as usual. Not a problem there. Hope you enjoyed, and thanks for watching.